The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Open. Open is the show where we bring you the best in the Bronx, New York, and the world straight to you. All in the best in art, music, entertainment, sports, and much, much more. That's coming your way today and every Friday. I'm Rina Valentin, your café con leche, and host for the next hour. And, well, we're shaking things up this week. Our Open Weekend previews will be scattered throughout the show, so be on the lookout for them and make sure you have your pen handy. And at the top of the show, we've got the Latin Trends top tweets of the week. Then Clef Stage will be here to explain what they have in store for NYC's nightlife scene. And Sing for Us auditions are taking place, and Amira Mustafa and Felix Otero is here to tell us more. Bobby C's right after that with the sports roundup, and in our open artist spotlight, we'll be treated to a silky smooth voice, so stay tuned, because all that is headed your way. Now we are officially open. Good morning once again. We have a fun show for you today, but remember that we are live and interactive people. We love hearing from you. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you can just send us an email to open@bronxnet.org. And of course, if you want to comment on any of the episodes that have aired previously and or this episode, you can check us out by going to bronxnet.org/TV/open. And we are social people. That's right. You can find us on Facebook, and that would be /Open BronxNet Television. And you can leave us a nice, lovely comment on our timeline there. And on Twitter, we are at BronxNet TV. And, while you're there, tweet me and follow me at Rina Valentin. And so today we are going to actually kick it off and get into the headlines. And, what a flavorful way to start on Friday mornings than with the Latin Trends top tweets of the week. Latin Trends top tweets of the week, bringing you the latest updates in Latin culture, cuisine, entertainment, and celebrity bochinche. That's gossip. Okay, so first tweet reads, Shakira is pregnant. Shakira is knocked out by 25-year-old Piqué. That's Barcelona soccer player Gerard Piqué, who happens to be 10 years younger than her. Shakira, you cool girl, waka waka girl. And next tweet, we have Demi Lovato is considered the queen of Twitter. Yes, X Factor began its second season, and apparently Britney Spears is extremely boring. And it seems that Demi Lovato is quite the feisty little one, fighting with fellow judge Simon Cowell, which seems to be boosting the little ratings they're getting. So I guess what sells on TV now is being creatively catty. Meow. Third tweet. Well, NYC will be celebrating the groundbreaking of El Barrio's art space PS109. That's happening October 2nd. And they're actually going to be, there's going to be 90 units of live in-work space. Isn't that cool? Along with a cultural center and 15,000 square feet of art and cultural activities. That is the grand celebration. So you know what happened? Doña Josefina, she decided that she's going to be doing a 2-for-1 bacalaíto sale on the corner, and Bloomberg, or as he calls himself in the Latino community, Miguel, ordered a dozen already. Mira, para que tú veas, Mr. Ben 20-ounce sodas. Yeah, 2012 himself. All right, and so finally, we have free coffee on what else? Free coffee day. Participating McDonald's in the New York tri-state area will be handing free McCafe on Friday, September 28th and Saturday, September 29th. I guess nobody's going to be sleeping those days, huh? Sounds like an all-nighter to me. All right, so those were your Latin Trends tweets for this week. Tune in next week for more exciting tweets from the Latino landscape and LatinTrends.com, New York's official magazine and website of pop culture with a Latin twist. And for more exciting things in the Latino community, be sure to follow Latin Trends at Latin Trends. We'll be right back with Clef Stage after this, but first, don't forget to check out the Dumbo Arts Festival, which is happening from September 28th to September 30th in downtown Brooklyn. With its industrial spaces converted to studios, Dumbo underwent a radical transformation into an edgy but upscale neighborhood. And for more information and locations, check them out by going to DumboArtsFestival.com. All right, mi gente, we'll be right back after this.
Be free. Nice, Dad. Nice, Dad. Nice.
Charles!
Nice, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
Did you know that getting up and getting active for just 60 minutes a day is all it takes to help you get stronger, look better, and feel great?
Or that fresh fruits and veggies aren't just healthier and crunchier, they can taste better too?
Eating better and getting more active is easier than you think.
Yeah! Keep watching for some fun and easy ways to discover the magic of healthy living in your life.
America.
Let's get healthy together!
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
And welcome back to Open. We have Clef Stage in the house. We're going to tell you a little bit about that. Clef Stage is the company where anyone with the dream and love for music and theater can actually see them come to life. From learning music, singing, all the way to transforming you into a music phenomenon. Clef Stages tries to help out the music lover in us all, and their first annual showcase is just around the corner. We have Daylin Perez and Daniela Silverio, co-founders, on the set with us to tell us more. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
And welcome.
I love this energy.
Yes, that's why
this fabulousness.
That's why they call me the café con leche.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. That's what we need in the morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
And you know, today is free coffee day and tomorrow's free coffee day. Remember that? I said that. Yeah.
That's it.
So.
I was tuning in.
Yes. Not that we need it, right?
No, not at all.
Yes, because we have the café con leche right
inside.
Yeah. Yes. Awesome. All right. So let's actually begin with the actual title, Clef Stage. Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that represent?
Well, it's very interesting how it kind of was born. We are two vocalists in the Spanish market. We do a lot of backup vocals for a lot of different international artists in the merengue world, in the tropical genre. So when we came together, we were like, okay, she is an amazing musician, a pianist, and a vocal instructor, and definitely you're welcome, darling. And my biggest strength is definitely my performanship and showmanship on stage. So pretty much clef is music, you know, treble clef, bass clef, notes. So that's clef, and me performance is all about stage, clef, stage. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. And so how long have you guys been together?
We've known each other pretty much for about 2 years or so.
2 years. We've worked on and off, but definitely working steady as partners for the past 8 months or so.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
This is a big opening you have going on at the
is.
rooftop. I mean, wow, 8 months. You just, rooftop opening.
It's surreal. We're still like in a whirlwind and just kind of really digest the whole thing, and we're so excited about what's about to encounter after Tuesday, October 2nd at the Copacabana. It's our official launching of our company, and we will be, which I brought you your invitation, darling.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
It's
sealed and everything.
Yes, we go. It's fabulousness, honey.
All right, maybe I'll share with you guys. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But definitely, everybody's welcome. It's all about loving music, loving art. And if you're somebody who is aspiring to be an artist, there is a home for you now. And we're going to be located in the heart of El Barrio in 103rd and Park Avenue.
Nice.
And we are open with you guys, open doors for you. And we have our opening act for today. Dioris Alexander will be performing. Eli Olguin will be performing as well. And yours truly as well will be performing.
Beautiful. So. Now, just take us through a little bit, take us through what the evening is going to entail and what you actually are looking towards establishing in locating yourselves in 103rd and Park, you said?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Absolutely. Pretty much is the official launching of our company. The company consists of 3 components.
Okay.
So it's a musical enrichment, which is, Daniela will speak a little bit more in depth about that because that's her expertise.
Okay.
And which is to learning about music theory, about vocal coaching, an instrument if you want to learn. The second component is an artist development, which is if you are aspiring to be an artist and just don't know where to start, we will help you from the beginning pointers of creating your demo, imaging, branding, and public relations, your media kit, your biography. And the third component is bookings. So we will be able to, once you are prepared and set to go to the industry, we'll be able to catapult you out to the market and all the New York hotspots with that will be able to connect you with this audience that you will be, and then you will just go from there and just shine through and.
Definitely.
So, no, Daniela, she's referring to you as the music expert.
Yes.
So what would your component entail?
Well, it offers music enrichment for all ages, children, adolescents, adults of all ages, people with experience, artists with projects, artists that would like to start off a project, or people that just simply want to get a base of music. Parents that don't know where to take their children to learn piano or voice. I myself, my mother has always taken me to these conservatories of music, LaGuardia High School of Music and Art, and the Hispanics unfortunately feel or think, most of them, that your child should be born with a talent, and they don't know that you can actually give that gift to your child. So it's
by
good.
Developing.
Exactly.
By developing
So what we're trying to do is to spread the word out, especially within our community, Latinos, that there is a place in which you could take your children, adolescents, or even artists that do have projects, but they're just standing there and they don't know where to go. They have no sense of direction. They can definitely come to us with our experience and our team. We will walk them through the right path and get them at least in a stable level in which they can outshine and show what they have out there.
Yeah.
So is there a certain level that you'll take
we
them
take
straight
all
from-
levels.
We take them in.
Yeah.
Our job is not to take you to a certain level. Our job is pretty much to take out where you are and enhance what you already have. In the industry, we're witnessing artists that are prepackaged for us, and there's so much talent out there, Rena, and and we just trying to get that talent out of them and just package them as they are. So we want to enhance whatever they already are. So if you are Latina and you're multicultural, we want to enhance that multiculturalness and not cookie cut you into what branding is and what is accepted in the pop culture.
Like, for example, it's like, oh, you automatically only belong in size.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Also talking about levels, my youngest student is only 5 years old.
Yes.
So there really isn't an age limit when it comes to children that are just starting, that parents want to,
so
walk them through there.
What do you teach?
I teach piano and voice.
Piano and voice?
Piano and voice, yes.
Okay, which is like pretty much the foundation.
The basic and foundation of music, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And you teach how to read music and all
yes,
that?
Yes, within the piano lessons comes theory, learning how to read, recognizing notes, and all those different factors that compose music.
This is really nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies. This is so awesome. I'm trying to visualize exactly where you're going to be on 103rd and Park, because that's actually my neighborhood.
Oh, actually, that's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be in a storefront. It already has an establishment, which is the rehearsal space of Son de Barrio, which is Aurora Flores. Yes, it's Aurora Flores and David Fernandez, which we give them such great love from us because they have taken us in and believe in what we're doing, and they have allowed us to take their space in and to flourish.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful.
Thank you.
So now, all that being said, when are you opening?
October 2nd.
October 2nd.
At the Copacabana.
Oh, okay. So that's the actual grand opening festivities.
Yes, with the glitz and glamour, with the red carpets, with all.
Which everyone is all invited. We'll provide information. Everyone will walk out of there with a brochure, with our location, what we offer, what services that we can give that you might be interested in. The people that are showcasing have actually worked with us in some way or the other. So they are a part of CLEF, a part of CLEF's growth, and we're also part of their growth. And we're very happy to showcase them that night as well.
And we also want to extend the invitation to, we need a team. To create an artist and to create a talent, we need a team. So we also are inviting and extending the invitation to all producers, writers, arrangers, because all these artists that we're going to be developing and working with are going to need production and materials. So it's not just for the actual vocalist and artist or the musician, it's also for the people who have the gift of writing, the gift of arranging and producing. So it's going to be a collabo work of everybody. Anything and everything about music, we're going to be a big family. And just to kind of put our culture out there and our great music out there, because it's universal and we should not hold it back.
Right.
It shouldn't be silenced.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Music is a universal language, and the fact that you're actually embarking on, branding it for the world, right? Which is the intent behind this.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing, and you're both beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
Powerful women.
Oh my God, that's the best part about it. It's all about girl power.
We love it. So this is really exciting because I was under the impression that you guys were just having this fabulous showcase at the Copacabana, but the fact that it's actually the opening of what would you consider yourself, an agency? Or?
No, we consider ourselves a music consulting.
Okay.
We're not a label, we don't have, we just a port and a bridge for music and a home for musicians and artists,
Definitely.
So it's more of a consultation type of industry or company that we're about to go for.
Beautiful. Thank you. So before we go, please share the times, locations, and whatever arrangements people need to make in order to get there. I don't know if they need a sealed invitation.
I'm sorry. By the time to get the sealed invitation the arena got, that's exclusive, darling.
Thank you.
No.
Wow.
But you still have time. It's as simple as going to your email address and emailing promotions with an S on the end, promotions@urbanlatino.com, and just say that I want to RSVP for Clef Stage for the Clef Stage Showcase. Names all the people that want to be part of it. You'll be part of the guest list, and there you go. If you don't have time, because it's a busy world, it's New York, darling. So it's going to be just a $10 fee at the door for great live music and something amazing that we're going to.
Or if not, you can look us up also, Clef Stage on Facebook, and there's definitely a lot of information there that would be useful for you.
Beautiful. Yes. Thank you, lovely ladies, Daylin and Daniela.
Yes.
Congratulations and good luck on your
Thank
endeavors,
you.
and we
Thank
will be
you.
following you
Beautiful.
in this process
Thank you
as well.
so much.
So thank you for
Yes.
sharing it with
Thank
us.
you.
All right, for more on Clef Stage, be one of the first to show up at the first annual showcase. That's happening once again Tuesday, October 2nd at 6 p.m. at the Rooftop 760, which is at the Copa, located at 8th Avenue and 47th Street, New York, New York. That's where it's all going down. And well, after the break, another chance at fame would sing for us. But don't forget that pre-Bon Plenazo is happening with Plena Sin Fronteras at El Fogón. That's right. Norca Nadal hosts the Bomba and Plena group, who actually have come together and have been taught by some of the biggest names in the business. And that's taking place on Friday, September 28th at 10 p.m. at El Fogón, which is located at 989 Home Street, at the corner of Vice Avenue in the Bronx. And for more information, because that was a lot, you can go to ilovethebronx.com. All right, don't go anywhere. More open when we return.
I remember how much you said you liked mine.
Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
For you. Hey, Mom.
You know, girls, I used to cheer back in my day. Ready? Okay! Go team!
That was amazing. 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 Mom, that was amazing.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
G Morning Sunshine. Text me back. LUV love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back.
Are you with your friends? That's lame.
We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about?
Something I did?
Are you on your way to the
I'm
mall?
lonely.
Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Coming home can be hard if you're a veteran of Iraq or Afghanistan. You may feel like you're all alone. But you're not alone. At IAVA.org, your fellow vets are all around you. Join our free online community, get the resources you need, and connect to other vets who know where you're coming from. IAVA.org. We've got your back.
Hello, welcome back to Open. And Lehman Stages is looking for fresh new singers as well. That's right, for its Bruckner Session concert series at the Bruckner Bar and Grill. And to give us a bit more about the whole experience, we welcome Amira Mustafa and Felix Otero. And today's show seems to be themed around singers.
Yeah.
So we are out there trying to make sure that everybody's voice is heard.
Yep.
Yes. So please share with us the details of singing for us. What does one have to be developed, or can they come in undeveloped and be developed, or because the auditions are pretty much for anybody.
Right. Well, first of all, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. We are looking for singers of all levels. We're looking for singer-songwriters. We're looking for experienced singers. We're looking for people who would like to sing but haven't, but they're ready to do so. Come out and audition for us. The Bruckner Sessions, it's a concert series that we've been doing this is our second year. We're entering our second year.
Nice. Yeah. Well, congratulations, because that says something, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Second year, that means that there was a success in the first one,
Yes.
and now you're going for another round.
Yeah, it's a terrific night of music amongst friends. The singers are backed by a terrific band, O'Dane Wilby and Cardinal Theory.
Yes.
These guys...
Hilarious. Well, if they're not, we'll hum a band sound or something.
No, these guys are young, really good musicians.
Nice.
Singers who have a song that they would like for people to hear. They could have that song done with a live band. That's what we do at Bruckner Sessions.
Interesting. So, Amira, just share with us. Okay, so just to be clear, so that we're all clear, the idea is that you're going to take singers and you're going to put them together with musicians, and you're going to develop whatever it is that they may have put together or composed or written, and actually create it as a group.
Or a song that they love, they love to sing.
Right.
They'll work with the band and get ready for the show.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like, I don't want to say open mic, but it's not, because it's not an open mic. It's more like an open. It kind of is though.
But it's
kind
rehearsed,
of is, right? But it's rehearsed. I don't know if that's an open mic. It sounds more like reality TV. Yeah, because they're all scripted.
Yeah.
But okay. Anywho. So this is very interesting. So just walk us through the
What
actual
happens?
Sing for Us process.
Got it. So you come in. You could be a singer, like he said. It could be somebody you never sang before, but you just want to kind of try it out. If you bring like sheet music, they're gonna have an accompanist, so you could do your thing, or you could do it a cappella if you like. And then they'll call you, let you know when we have the shows. It's every third
Thursday of the month.
of the month. And yeah.
Okay, this is pretty cool. This is really cool. I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm hearing, but I mean, basically, there's an opportunity being presented to exercise on a regular basis if you're chosen to be one of their singers, right? And so basically, they have an audition process, and then after the audition process, after you get picked in the audition process, because it's work, people, and so. I mean, no, because some people may not be suited for what they think they're suited for, right? And so you actually, but the fact that you're providing this opportunity to actually mesh and meld like musicians with singers,
right?
That's actually that's priceless.
Yeah,
that's
it's a great way to bring like the talents out there too, like out of Lehman, just so they could get their voices out there, So. Yeah.
Okay, so are the auditions being held here at Lehman?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, the auditions will be held at the Lovinger Theater, and that's in the Speech and Theater Building here at Lehman College, Wednesday, October 2nd, I believe it is.
No,
October 3rd. That's
okay,
Wednesday,
so
October 3rd, from 6 to 8.
Okay, all right, so 6 to 8 p.m. Now, do people have to be Lehman students, or can it just be anybody?
Anybody.
Okay, so are you requesting that people give you advance notice that they're coming, or do you just show up?
It's like it's an open call, so anybody could come.
They could give us advance notice, that's fine. If they want to show up, that's fine as well.
Do you prefer single performers, or are you looking for groups as well?
It's open. It could be a single performer. It could be 2 or 3 singers at the same time. It's open like that.
Oh, so this is like the Bruckner Barn Grill X Factor. I said X Factor because I said Brittany's is, she's been boring lately. So we're doing it live in the Bronx.
Yeah.
The BX.
It definitely will not be boring, that's for sure. It'll be a whole lot of fun.
So are you both musicians and singers, or?
Yeah. Well, he definitely. Actor, singer, he does everything. Writes, amazing. Yeah.
And Amira sang Amira is one of those people who have not sung before, but she sang at the Bruckner Bar and Grill. She debuted her singing prowess at the Bruckner Bar and Grill.
Oh my God.
That's funny. She's like with that face. She's like, but you know what's really cool? What's really cool is that you actually are taking this concept of open mic, right? And you're taking it to the next level, which is really interesting. Now, here's a question. So you have these people who you pick in the audition process who are now part of. Now, the people that attend, do they have the opportunity to sign up to possibly audition later? Or, like, what is your process like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So share with us.
Yeah, there could be someone who goes to the Bruckner
Right.
and sees what we do and wants to be involved, talk to us, audition, and potentially be at the next one.
And so you actually invite audience to be there as if though it's like a whole show. It's not like a workshop.
No, it's a show.
Just so that everybody's clear. Like,
it's a show.
This is like for real.
Yeah.
It's a show. It's a session. You know, you come. There's great food there. It's pretty amazing. Every month this is pretty amazing.
So it's like a jam session, right?
Yes.
And so you actually invite professional musicians to attend as well, even if they're not the musicians assigned to the evening.
Exactly.
Right. Basically, you guys are putting together a whole little like meeting place every third Thursday of the month, is it? Yeah,
Yes.
third Thursday
Yes.
of the month. That's hot. Now, is there a particular music style, or you guys are just rocking eclectic?
All styles. All styles. We've even had people singing in Spanish. It's open to all genres of music. Gospel, they've sung gospel. Country.
Hip hop, everything.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so if anybody's interested in obtaining more information, where do they go?
Lehman Stages, www.lehmanstages.org. They should have all our stuff there.
And the actual event is taking place at the Bruckner Bar and Grill when?
Well, the next
Thursday,
one.
the third Thursday of every month.
Yeah, I'm not sure what day
it'll
that
be
is.
Okay, so it would be the
next
third
week.
Thursday of this October.
Yes.
So that means you guys are auditioning them Wednesday, and they have to get their act together in 3 weeks?
I'm sure the coordinator.
It happens like that. It happens like that. Yeah. Or they could get the act together for the following month.
Yeah. Okay.
But if someone can do it in that time frame, they'll do it.
Okay, so once again, the Sing For Us auditions are taking place this Wednesday from 6 to 8 at the Lovinger Theater here on Lehman campus.
Yes.
All right. Are there any last words you want to share with anybody who may be like a little shy? Because I really enjoyed about your structure. It's like, oh, are you a singer? Does your mom think your voice is beautiful? Do you sing in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much letting people know if you want to give it a shot. Give it a shot. At the Bruckner, you're on stage, but everyone there is with you. Everyone's there is cheering for you and just out there to have a good time.
Nice support system.
Yes.
Nice, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming and sharing that with
you.
us,
Thank
Amira.
you.
Felix. All right. Once again, for more on Sing For Us, they can be found by calling 718-960-7830, and you can find more fun festivities. That's because we're doing the open weekend previews before we go to break at the Viva Bronx Festival. That's right. They're having a festival and a domino tournament on Sunday. That's this Sunday, September 30th, 2012. The cultural festival celebrates America's diversity and a community that has served as a gateway to America for generations. This year's event will feature a diversified program of musical performances, cultural events, and performing arts. For more info, you can go to HOSTO's website at hostos.cuny.edu. We'll be right back with Bobby C. and Sports Roundup.
Did you find the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes.
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes. The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
This is Bobby C. reporting from Yankee Stadium, where the historic ballpark in the Bronx crowned a champion a month early. Tuesday night's second annual Borough President's Cup Little League Championship had all the makings of a fall classic, the proverbial World Series of Little League Baseball in the Bronx. Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. and the Yankees welcomed the defending champion New York Raiders and the Bronx Bombers to the big ballpark, honoring the two teams for their dedication to more than just America's pastime. Players for each Little League had to meet a set of requirements unrelated to their performance on the field, including keeping a B average in school, 90% or greater attendance, and a commitment to community service.
The kids are extraordinary, and they are extremely talented on that diamond. What we should be really commending is the fact that these are our brightest who have committed themselves to their studies and committed themselves to the community.
Displaying excellence off the field and in the classroom gave all involved a chance to grace arguably the world's most famous baseball diamond, a place where excellence and champions are on display nightly.
Uniforms cost money, the balls cost money, the bats cost money, opening up the stadium costs money, the looks on their face, priceless.
You just gotta look at their face really, but there's no word that you could express what this means to the kids and to the community.
Once the jitters from being awestruck by Yankee Stadium subsided a bit, a terrific baseball game followed, with the Raiders leading 2-1 in the late innings. A sparkling catch and left preserved the lead, paving the way for a rally in the top of the seventh, which was highlighted by a 2-run, 2-RBI double, helping to seal a 6-1 final after another amazing effort in the field in the bottom of the seventh. The Raiders would be champs again at the house that Steinbrenner built.
I wasn't really thinking what I was going to do. I was just trying to put the ball in play, got a pitcher in the middle, and swing. And thank God I got a hit.
What's it like to play left field at Yankee Stadium?
Great. It's a great feeling. It's just overwhelming.
Final scores aside, the experience was unlike any other, a once-in-a-lifetime invitation to play on the same field as Derek Jeter, CC Sabathia, and the rest of the stars in pinstripes. Did you feel like CC Sabathia today?
Actually, my first pitch is around Nova, and I loved it because they didn't get a lot of runs on me, so I felt good.
Work hard, we play like a pro, and you see what we're doing in the infield.
I told him, hey, not too bad, we got to win this. They did a nice job. You know, he knew and I knew that they couldn't do good.
As they say, Yankee Stadium, heroes remembered, legends born. More champions crowned in the Bronx. As for the parent club, the New York Yankees are playing well of late, but the pesky Baltimore Orioles are keeping pace in the quest for the American League East crown. After finishing last week's homestand strong, the Yankees are 2-2 thus far on the road trip, dropping last night's opener in Toronto 6-0, while the O's jumped into the win column and cut the division lead to 1. The Pinstripers have 3 more in Canada before returning home Monday night for the final 3 games of the regular season with longtime rival Boston. The Orioles face the Red Sox this weekend. It certainly looks like a photo finish. How often have you seen a legendary athlete in your neighborhood amongst the people? Tearing a page from the days of yesteryear, Yankee great Bernie Williams looked very comfortable in his surroundings, performing for free in the Longwood section of the borough, but instead of his classic swing, it was Williams' classic guitar on display. Here's another BronxNet exclusive. Check this out.
Our organization's 52 People Prize Incorporated. We're a not-for-profit park volunteer organization that existed since 1980. Bernie Williams coming back to the South Bronx, other than being a Yankee, but also what it did is it made us, it kind of glorified us a little bit more and put us on the map.
It was a lot of fun. You know, I didn't know what to expect, but the people were so nice. Very supportive of the music, and I had my band there. We're playing a little Latin jazz, a little of instrumental music, and it was great. I had a great time.
For the most part, the community around here doesn't get a chance to go see artists like myself or Bernie or any other artists in downtown New York nightclubs or in concert halls because it's cost prohibitive. The people here, it's great because they get to see artists like myself and Bernie and many of the other artists that Al Quiñones books here at the park. But it's also the place where art, culture, and music lives.
Flourish.
And is flourishing right now.
I chose to live in New York after I unofficially retired from baseball, and I made this my community, and they want to share with the community. I'm always there supporting them, so it's a special thing, you know, being part of the community. But the last piece I really dedicated to you know, everybody here, and especially all the baseball fans. It's my rendition of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." It was pretty cool because they started singing, you know, with it, and it was a great moment.
And those pictures are certainly worth 1,000 words. The Saturday night concert can be seen in its entirety right here on BronxNet. Check your local listings for Bronx Live. The crowd at Citi Field on Thursday afternoon came alive as R.A. Dickey penned his name into the Met record books, winning his 20th game of the season, fueled by a David Wright 3-run homer and 13 strikeouts by Dickey. The Mets top Pittsburgh 6-5 in their final home game of the season in Queens. We'll have more with R.A. in the C-List. Stay tuned. The NFL wouldn't have any more of the replacement refs after Monday night's debacle in Seattle. Seahawk rookie Russell Wilson became the first quarterback to throw a game-winning interception. Thankfully, the league resolved its contract issues with the refs. They ended their lockout Wednesday and returned to work last night for Baltimore's 23-16 victory against the Cleveland Browns. Commissioner Roger Goodell apologized for the ref mess, but the league refuses to overturn the Seahawk TD that cost the Packers the game Monday night. The refs got a standing O in Baltimore Thursday night. The New York Jets may have got the better of rival Miami last Sunday afternoon in overtime, but Gang Green lost something far greater in future Hall of Famer Darrelle Revis. The star corner will miss the rest of the season with a torn ACL. The 2-1 Jets, who bested Miami 23-20, are back home in the Meadowlands Sunday, welcoming the San Francisco 49ers to MetLife for a 1 p.m. kickoff. There will be no warm welcome greetings for the New York Giants Sunday night in Philadelphia as the Eagles and the G-Men renew their hated rivalry in the Sunday night game of the week, 8:20 p.m. kickoff on NBC. Time for some quick hitters. Giants football great Michael Strahan is among 13 first-year eligible finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The NHL has canceled the remainder of the preseason. WNBA MVP Tina Charles led the Connecticut Sun over the New York Liberty Thursday night. She scored 17 points in the Sun's 65-60 win. Game 2 is Saturday in Newark, New Jersey. Fordham football is thriving. The Rams are 3-1 following last week's 2013 win against rival Columbia. The Rams are at Lehigh this weekend before returning home to Rose Hill on Saturday, October 6th for Georgetown. Rams senior running back Carlton Kuntz is the Patriot League Offensive Player of the Week. And how about this touching story? Former Chicago Cub Adam Greenberg had his first major league at bat on July 9th, 2005. Unfortunately, he was hit with a 92-mile-per-hour fastball below his right ear by the first pitch he ever saw in the majors. He then battled vertigo and post-concussive symptoms for years, falling out of baseball. But Greenberg is getting a second shot. The Marlins, whose Valerio de los Santos dealt the fateful pitch 7 years ago, have signed Greenberg to a one-day contract and are guaranteeing him at least one at-bat when they take on the Mets in Miami on Tuesday night, the New York Times has reported. It must be a week for second chances. We hit the C-list now to celebrate R.A. Dickey's pitching milestone. Mets journeyman R.A. Dickey has endured a long road to 20 wins, one that goes far beyond the 2012 season. On Thursday afternoon at Citi Field, Dickey was masterful yet again, and perhaps a Cy Young Award season for the starting pitcher for the New York Mets. We go inside the locker room for more with manager Terry Collins on R.A. Dickey.
Well, you know, when you get sent on a major league camp, it's always a shock anyway to anybody, no matter who you are. And when you've had major league time like R.A. has had to be the first guy cut, you know, probably was, he's probably taken back by a little, but he came down, came in, ready to go the next day. The road to where he is today, you know, a lot of people dream about it, few achieve it.
Having survived being sexually abused as a child, Dickey has gone on a long journey in his professional baseball career. 4 teams dating back to 2001, and now with the New York Mets has found a niche in this rotation, not only as a 2012 All-Star, but as the ace of the staff.
It's been a really rough second half, and we're really disappointed in it, certainly. But as we sit back and look over the season, you know, you look at the job that R.A.'s done, the no-hitter that Johan had. I mean, there's so many positives in it, and to know this guy the way I know him, to know all about his personality, to know everything that it takes to be great. He's done it. You know, he's willing to sacrifice everything to be great. And today he's got his 20th win, and I think if there's greatness in pitching, it's winning 20.
This day was as much about the fans as it was for me. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't tell you that if it weren't true. We moved the start days around, and we were able to do it in a way that, it didn't mess other guys up, so it felt fairly organic. It didn't feel manipulated or manufactured, and it ended up well. It's nice.
Dickey became the first Mets pitcher with 20 wins in a season since 1990 when Frank Viola won 20.
I mean, look, it's to win 20 games is difficult, and it's been a real grind a lot of times. So, it's like a big exhale.
Dickey joined Met greats Tom Seaver, Jerry Koosman, Dwight Gooden, David Cohen, and Frank Viola as the only Amazons to win at least 20 games in a season. His story is remarkable. He battled back from being sexually abused as a child. Believe it or not, he has no ulnar collateral ligament in his elbow. He bounced around from team to team over the last 10 seasons, but weeks away from his 38th birthday, Dickey won 20 games for a team well under 500. In doing so, he became the first 20-game winner on a sub-500 team since Roger Clemens won 20 for Toronto in 1997. He won the Cy Young that year, and R.A. should do the same this season. His life has been as unpredictable as the knuckleball, but I guess you could say in 2012, everything fluttered right for R.A. Dickey. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C. Stay with us. More BronxNet Open is coming up after this.
I remember how much you said you liked mine. Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
This is so cool, Dad.
Awesome. This
is so cool, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
For you. Hey, Mom.
You know, girls, I used to cheer back in my day. Ready? Okay! Go team!
That was amazing. Mom, that was amazing.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
Hello and welcome back to Open. We have a surprise guest for you today. We actually have extended the show for 30 minutes. Well, you heard about them earlier and now they're here with us to play. Please welcome Pre-Bon Plenazo Bambula!
Capitán Felipe, sargento mayor. Capitán Felipe, sargento mayor. Ay, toca que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Ay, tambor, sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Oye, que sopla, sopla. Ay, mi holandés, que sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Oye, que sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que tengo frío. Ay, la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Oye, que sopla, sopla. Oye, que sopla, sopla. Oye, primo, que sopla. Capitán Felipe, sargento mayor. Capitán Felipe, sargento mayor. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Sopla que sopla, sopla. Ay, la candela de vapor. Ay, que oca que tengo frío. Oye, que tengo frío. La candela del vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla, sopla, sopla. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Ay, tambor que tengo frío. Toca que tengo frío. Ay, la candela de vapor. Ay, la candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga. Sopla que te apaga. Sopla que tengo frío. La candela de vapor. Ay, sopla que te apaga. 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 La candela de vapor.
Para que lo sepan, Bambula, everyone! Woo, I don't want to stand in front of you. Okay, so they're actually a part of the Bon Plenazo this year, and they're the ones that are actually doing the pre-Bon Plenazo that we announced at El Fogón. However, we have to take a quick break, so when we come back, we're going to hear more from Bambula and the director, or the former director. We'll see where he's at. He's allegedly retired. Mr. Wally Edgecombe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Be free. Nice, Dad. Nice, Dad. Nice, Dad.
Charles!
Nice, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Did you find the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes?
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes. The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster.
This is so cool, Dad. This is so cool, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
Coming home can be hard if you're a veteran of Iraq or Afghanistan. You may feel like you're all alone. But you're not alone. At iava.org, your fellow vets are all around you. Join our free online community, get the resources you need, and connect to other vets who know where you're coming from. IAVA.org. We've got your back.
Mom, I'm not gonna go to college.
What are you saying? You've got to go to college.
Well, they offered me a job and...
Son, college is much more important.
No.
Yes.
No, Mom.
Yes.
Anyways, it's my decision.
Okay, well then decide what degree you're going to get because you will go to college.
Their tomorrow depends on your words today. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund has the information you need to help your kids go to college.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now, these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners.